Look at these flags, guys. So today is Gay Pride. As you can see here in Amsterdam, these are the neighbors, a couple of doors away from us. So everybody's supporting the cause. It's still quiet, but this is literally the silence before the storm, as they call it, because today is gonna be crazy, and me and Mark are not gonna be standing among it. I'm sorry, guys. Well, to be honest, it's good that there is still Gay Pride. There's still, you know, reminds the world that we're here. And at the same time, sometimes we feel like Gay Pride has become commercialized like everything else. Let's go to Chinatown, see what happens there. So this is Zeedijk. This is the heart of Chinatown. This whole street, also behind me, is Chinatown. And Zeedijk is a very famous street here. Used to be run down with a lot of addicts, a lot of drug dealers, like a lot, and the police used to have their hands full managing this street. But then the government decided to do something about it. So what you see here is from the night before, because the night before Gay Pride, the festivities start. Dance events and all that everywhere. Look at this stage. This stage. Somebody just left their glass and empty cigarette pack. Yeah, and what you see here is a tradition of this bar. This bar was run by a lesbian lady, and she used, oh, it's behind there, it's called a mancha, a little basket. And what she used to do is, because she was the boss, so when men would come into her bar wearing a tie, she would cut it off to let them know she's the boss. You know, symbolic. No ties around here. There's only one man, and that's me. She has a book that I got from Mike. I read it, and it's so nice. It's so nice to read about her life and how she would terrorize the neighborhood in a good way, in a fun way. And everybody would be talking about her, and people would see her in an expensive Cadillac riding through these streets, and people would be like, oh, look, there she is again. And people, you know, would just be rooting for her. She was a rebel. She was a rebel, that's what she was. If I'm correct, it's been a while since I read the book. It's been years since I read the book. A little book. It's nice, I enjoyed it so much. And the person who wrote it did actually a great job. You can almost step in her world the way they did it. And there are some stories in that book also about the apartment here above. Yeah, I think it's still run either by somebody that's connected to her by a family, or somebody that knows her or loved her, or yeah. So although this street is now very empty, it won't be like this. And you'll even have like a bottleneck all the way in the front. It's gonna be a bottleneck, and you won't be able to pass through it. The bottleneck it's not a bottleneck, it's just completely stopped. A wall of people, just a wall of people. And that's just too much for us, for me and Mike. Remember guys, me and Mike don't like going out, we don't like party hardy. We're probably the most boring gays you'll ever find. Against this street behind me is a very famous gay bar with gay dolls in their window. I cannot show them to you guys because they're showing their parts that we're not supposed to show in public, but these dolls do. So yeah, so everywhere here you'll see little parties going on. So like I said, it started yesterday. Okay, you guys see the dolls in between? I'm just gonna show you the ones that don't show their parts. But yeah, these guys have been partying hard already. Alright, so I need to go back because I came actually out to get some things from the groceries before the craziness is unleashed. I need to go back, and me and Mike still need to clean the house. This is what we'll be doing while our fellow gay men will be dancing and jumping, and more power to them. But like I said, it's just not our thing. All right, see you guys in a bit, or in a different video, maybe in a different bike adventure. So what are the prices here for those who drink? Beer, €4 or €8, and then cola and Fanta and all that, €4. Red Bull, 5. Wine, 5. And you do pay an extra euro for your glass. Yes, even Rembrandt. This is the home of Rembrandt, the famous Dutch painter. Even he is celebrating. So guys, all those homeless people that come to swap in the cans and the empty bottles they find inside, they came with huge bags. It's now a problem. Now the supermarkets are putting these outside to keep them from even getting inside to do that. It's that big of a problem. We're getting a preview of this guy. Isn't that nice? So now we've seen a little bit of a canal parade. It's gonna be more of this and less more, except more extravaganza and more. Bigger, better.